What's happening, PricePlow Nation? Mike Roberto here, and I was about to do my triple flavor panel of the new Steel Greens green supplement. Tease the season for them, but as always, we need to get warmed up with a little bit of stimulants, have a little bit more fun in these videos, and so I have the new flavor of Black Cherry Slushie Steel Pump. Now, Ben did the original main review and ingredient explanation on Steel Pump. We have a very long blog post about it, so we'll link back to that if you're watching on YouTube in the description and everything, and you can check it out on IGTV as well. But I'm just going to be talking about the flavor because when Ben did the review, he wasn't as high up on the grape soda flavor as I was. I love this flavor. There's been some really good grape stuff lately, but I don't know, Ben didn't like it as much. But then Black Cherry Slushie just came out. And right now it's like Friday, March 20th of 2020, and they just launched it. I've had it for a little bit, and man, right when I took it, I'm a black cherry fan. And that's another thing, Ben, I don't think it's as much of a cherry fan. I love cherry flavors. And so when I tried it, I was like, this is really, really good. Definitely good. But is it as good as the grape soda, which I haven't had for a couple of weeks? And so we're gonna go head to head right now, and what I'm gonna do, so I don't get too stimmed out because each of these has 300 milligrams of caffeine, is we're gonna do 2 half scoops. I have 4 ounces of water in each, and you can probably see some of this if you're watching on IGTV. If you're in wide on YouTube, sorry amigos. So each scoop is 14 grams worth, and you definitely do have some colors and dyes. I'm gonna be looking for 7 grams in this. All right, they're poured. 7 grams of powder in each, 4 ounces of water. So let's start with the grape. Now, I haven't had it for a couple of weeks. Oh man, I don't know. This is really true to a grape style flavoring. It's not like they didn't carbonate it or anything, which might have added a little bit of extra fun to it, but it almost doesn't need it. It's got some pop to it. So there's almost like a punch to it, but it's like a grape. It's called an aggressive grape flavor, and that's kind of why I like it. I don't like no weak grape flavor. But then this Black Cherry Slushie, you can see it's a little bit lighter on the colors here. The smell is way better. I love this smell. Whoa, that's even more powerful. I think one of the things they have, there's like a 300 milligram dose of ashwagandha inside of here, which definitely doesn't taste good. And I'm not saying this doesn't taste good. I'm saying they had to add so much flavor system to overpower some of the ingredients that you have a super strong beverage. Man, I thought I was going to go with Black Cherry Slushie. I think I'm sticking on the grape soda train. They're both so strong. You could definitely water them down. Black Cherry Slushie is really true to black cherry. It's tart, mostly tart, followed by some sweet. And the sweet kind of just levels it out at the end, so then you don't have like stickiness in your throat or anything too much like that. This is a great new flavor though. SteelFit's got some really good flavoring. They're both fantastic. I'm not sure what to say. I think the aftertaste, what's getting me is the aftertaste on the grape soda leaves you hanging, like you just got punched in the face a little bit too much. They nailed that better in the Black Cherry Slushie. The aftertaste it finishes sweeter, and because of that, I think it's better. Yeah, it's the finish that's better. The flavor system of the grape, I think, is like better at first, but then you're left with a little bit of just like, ooh, too much grape just like banging around in your mouth. And then the Black Cherry Slushie, though, I think is just totally better finish. Now, in terms of the pre-workout, this is not like a hardcore kind of pre-workout or anything. There's no like a crazy aggressive stimulant. What I think of it is, it's kind of like with 300 milligrams of caffeine, 200 milligrams of L-Theanine, and not a whole lot of like other stims. This is kind of like a step up if you're kind of like done doing the 200 milligram energy drinks or like a C4 type of pre-workout, but you don't want to go into like the next stratosphere of like insane pre-workout supplements. This is like a nice go-between. It's like a nice kick up. I want to get 300 milligrams of caffeine, but I don't want to get rocked off my face or anything like that. And that's what I like about it. It does have the ashwagandha and it does have L-Theanine. They both help kind of ease the nerves a little bit, so I'm a fan of that. They did a great job over flavoring on the ashwagandha, but it's a strong flavor system, so get ready to water it down probably a little bit more than the instructions say. And then the other cool ingredient here is a strength booster known as Peak ATP. Increase your ATP levels, which is basically like the power token of your bodies. Your cells don't like care about calories, they care about ATP. And so peak ATP has been shown to increase the amount of ATP available to the mitochondria, and then that can increase the strength that you have. And there's some pretty cool studies on it. It's not a cheap ingredient. So SteelFit is always doing something extra. If you see my other videos, I always talk about the extra thing they put in there. And in this case, it's the 450 milligram dose of peak ATP, even though clinical dose is 400. So why they went extra 50, I don't know, but pretty cool. Other than that, overall, like, yes, it's a good like mid-level pre-workout. SteelFit's got all sorts of like cool female-oriented products. Let's be honest. Like, they have the Buns of Steel, which I still got to use, and they have the Abs of Steel. They have the Shredded Steel Fat Burner, which is my favorite, and it's lower caffeine but higher yohimbine. They have Steel Slim, the fat burner I recently talked about, which is marketed towards women, but I think it's a great formula for anyone. But there are definitely a lot of women consumers watching SteelFit, and because of that, they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna come out with some like insane 5,000 milligram, hardcore caffeine pre-workout. And so Steel Slim is really for like the ladies who are getting after it seriously, ready for something to go beyond like whatever that energy drink or whatever. Definitely better than like coffee pre-workout, but isn't like one of these like skin splitting, destroy your mother pre-workout, like all these like crazy, alpha bravado type of pre-workouts. This isn't that. So I think Steel Pump is really catering to their demographic really well, and they took a hard to use ingredient in ashwagandha and flavored over it really well, and I think that's important because ashwagandha feels damn good, and that's why this supplement is PricePlow approved. I have to stick with I have to switch over. Grape soda, the aftertaste just got me a little bit. I love that flavor. It's like one of my favorite grapes. But Black Cherry Slushie, I've been like using. There's 3 pre-workouts that are in my like arsenal right now, and this is one of them. And it's really just this flavor, and I've kind of been doing like an evening energy with it too, just like half a scoop. It's so really good. So now that I'm fired up, I'm gonna finish this. Oh man, that's a strong grape. You'll have to subscribe to the channel because now we need to talk about the Steel Greens. Tease the season for that. So stay tuned. Check out pricelow.com/SteelFit. Sign up for the alerts because we're going to have like a monthly contest giveaway going on. We do a lot of sponsored giveaways and promotions with them, and the content is just going to keep rolling. They have a lot of different flavor reviews. I don't have it here, but we're also going to do the banana flavored Steel Whey. So subscribe to the channel and check out pricelow.com/SteelFit. Sign up for those contests and you will win eventually. We'll see you next time.
Welcome to PricePlow.